to be just a bit of pointing some things out.
Oh, good.
It's not going to be.
It's going to be educational.
Like that. So I know you're probably wanting that, but it's not going to happen ever again.
Oh, good. Ever again.
Impulse control. So that means in regards to wanting to overeat, wanting to react in anger at being provoked to do so.
Nobody's provoked you.
It's just been very, very helpful. Basically learning about delaying gratification. So I've been doing a lot of work on myself.
Delaying gratification.
I've decided to hold off on live streams because until I have this mastered, this impulse control, I think it's a better idea for me.
You've got no self-discipline, have you?
Recorded content that I can be more reflective when I'm saying what I want to say.
Cover your eyebrows.
I want to call some things out. Look, there's so many people who like to accuse me of never being able to change.
She wonders what's going to be acceptable to Salah or what she says.
I'm moving on. I have a right to become a better person.
You do, if you can.
My ring is in the kitchen because
you take it off for chopping vegetables, for washing your hands, for using the bidet, for going to the gym.
There's a lot of people who want to drag me back down and want me to regress and just be miserable and negative like they are.
Oh.
And I say like they are because people like Charlie, people like FFG can sit there on their high horse with their thousands of viewers all day, dog crapping on me, whatever. But at the end of the day...
Dog crapping? It's Ramadan, you shouldn't be speaking like this.
Rhetoric comes from.
Cover your eyebrows.
Very hypocritical because Charlie, you act like you're better than me, but you still, every time you react to me, you are seething. Like you can hear it in your voice. You try to
seething.
You try to act high and mighty, but really, it just comes down to you being disgusting in your commentary.
Seething.
Talking about my body shaming me when you're a larger woman yourself. Actually, if I need to remind you that you built your entire audience under the pretense that you would be better than Amberlynn and I, that you would make a difference.
Why are you bringing Amberlynn into it? You're shaming Amberlynn yourself.
But you're still just talking from the clavicle up, body shaming another obese woman who's trying to better themselves. So that really doesn't make you a better person. It makes you part of the hate train, negative train, and you're always going to have to do that to be relevant. I don't envy that.
One always would do.
I don't envy that. I know people think I'm upset because I don't get as many views.
No, you're not upset at all.
Honestly, if that were the case, I would be doing live streams,
Yeah.
I would be doing open chats. I would be doing anything to try to save my
channel. Of course you would.
But I'm not going to do that. My health, my mental health is more important.
Cover your eyebrows.
We are fine for money. We're not rich, but our finances are none of your business. It's us. We're fine. We're
Stop talking about them then.
We have enough, mashallah. We're happy with what we have. We don't need to
pay your taxes.
We don't need to degrade people to make a living. And for that, I'll never be envious. Same with FFG. If she talks about anything else, you don't get the views either. If you talk about anything else other than me, you don't get the views.
Oh, yes, we do talk about other things, do you?
If it wasn't a nice way, you wouldn't get the views. You have to be hateful. You have to continue to sell your own soul to get ahead. And that's not going to...
The only reason that Chantal got as many views and as many subscribers is because of her self-degradation, building her channel on the filth that she occasioned, the numerous men that she slept with, the used condoms all across her bedroom floor, the abuse and neglect of her cats, her filthy stories, her mukbangs where she couldn't get the food into her mouth fast enough, and then we got the tales of how it was excreted all up bathroom walls. This is how you built your channel. This is how you got your views. So please don't be holier than thou and cover your eyebrows.
Last forever. Everyone has ups and downs in life. Nobody has a perfect good luck streak
right.
Whole life. It doesn't happen. I had my time where I was making a lot of money, but I was miserable. At the time that I was making, $20K a month, I was miserable. I hated my life. I just honestly just consumed the
money. What were you doing to
now,
make that?
I don't make that much, but my life is happier, more fulfilling.
Good.
Without financial, material things.
Good.
I also am thankful that I now have a partner who's not financially abusive to me, doesn't take advantage of me.
A partner?
Really, really contributes to our life. I mean, somebody who has...
From her own mouth, she now has a partner who contributes, as opposed to a husband who totally takes care of everything. It's a partner who contributes. You said it.
Own business, they earn their own income, and they contribute. And I don't have to worry as much about it, which also really, really has been helpful for me.
I thought you didn't have to worry at all.
I have said some vile things. When Cuba Rage, yes, I was acting very vile. I've explained my reasoning. For a lot of people, that doesn't excuse it, but I'm not going to keep beating myself up.
I was being abused and hate.
Things that I did or said during a time when I was really, really, really lost.
You're
really,
adult.
really emotionally damaged. Just horrible. And
you kept going back to an abusive man. That was your choice.
But comparing to what others have said, if you look on Twitter, if you look on, people calling my mother a whore, people infertility shaming
I've never seen that.
Making fun of my weight, I don't do that on a daily basis compared to what other people do to me. And so I find
You've done a lot worse.
It's like almost a weird way of projecting people who like to sit there, use my content, and beat up on me all day long.
You set my life.
I have to do that. And for that, I am so thankful that to the point where I don't even care about my views or my following. I
that's
my loyal
good.
Supporters, yes, of course, but beyond that, I'm not here for a popularity contest. To me, this is not a popularity
Well,
contest.
just as well.
I'm my own person. I'm independent. I make my own content, and that's it. I don't know why people like to beat up on me on every little video.
Yeah, you do know.
But that's not my problem anymore, and I realize that. That's the difference now. Is I realize that I don't have to give a reaction.
I
don't have to rage. I don't have to be negative. I don't have to partake in that drama.
Cover your eyebrows.
Right now, I can't give a calm opinion on everything or on certain things, but it's probably also just not worth it because even these reactors who I'm addressing, nobody knows who they are outside of reacting to me. Honestly, you're still sitting there being super hateful and having to use my content to get any views of your own. So coming for Salah and I for using one video, which was free stock footage, to do a video when
yes, you did, didn't you?
And the rest of my channel is all original.
Stock
my original
footage
content doesn't even compare whatsoever. Honestly, I'm not even really worried about our channels right now.
Good.
I'm putting more effort into my life, improving my life, than I am into my content.
Good.
And that's just all I can handle right now. That's all I can do. That's just more important to me. Ramadan is more important to me. I'm just not in the mood to share a lot of things right now.
No.
I'm kind of
you're sitting alone in a tiny apartment. A lot of time to think.
Ever mistake not reacting as being weak. I hear people say, well, she doesn't fight back, so she's weak. No, not fighting back to somebody who's not worth your attention is the strongest thing you can do.
Why are you watching people
thing I've ever had to do in my life
when you're only just married?
That and overcoming, obviously, my food issues. Which, by the way, again, very hypocritical. People like Charlie, who started their channel, going to show everybody how she could do what Amberlynn and I couldn't do. But here you are, and you're more nasty than ever when you talk about us. And it's really sad. I don't envy your life at all. I don't envy that.
Oh, that's good.
Be a negative person trying to prove yourself as more nasty and badass in this whole community.
Oh damn.
It's just why? Are we not adults or what?
Are you lost for words? Cover your eyebrows.
You said you were going to delete your channel if you won the weight loss challenge. The challenge never happened, and you never lost the weight. And I really don't care. I don't see anyone as less of a person.
Why mention it then?
I don't really care. Honestly, it's not like a one up because you're a bit smaller than someone.
Why keep on about it?
It doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't make
no,
you a
it
better person
doesn't.
At all. Like I said, when you leave this world, and not even that, just in life in general, what you do is what's going to matter. So I'm trying to focus all of my time on doing good deeds, trying to better myself, trying to
what good deeds?
Just move on. And I will.
What good deeds?
I have moved on for a lot of things.
You are raging.
So the only thing that matters is how I live my life and how I view myself and how God views me. Only God can judge me. I know it's a classic saying, but it's really the truth. Whenever you're done with this life, who's going to judge you? Charlie Gold? FFG is going to be at the pearly gates?
You might not get to the pearly gates, darling.
So I really just learned to accept things the way they are and try to just focus on myself. Doing the gym. It's actually feeling really good being so consistent at something for so long.
You've only been going for a few days.
It has maybe not even been a month yet or whatever, but I still...
Hasn't been a week, has it?
I've had trouble with consistency, which of course people love to, again, hammer that out. People like to highlight my flaws without even looking at their own because they're reactors. They're not the subject,
you
right?
highlighted your flaws.
That's the irony of it. That's the hypocrisy of it. Is that
you did
none
it.
of these people are any better. Actually, they've said a lot of worse things and do a lot of worse things.
You're spinning this video out for all it's worth.
Wants to watch somebody like me, fat or whatever, boring.
What you're saying is,
how am I boring?
It doesn't matter to you.
Use all of my content every single day. How? This doesn't even make any sense.
It doesn't matter to you. So stop going on about it.
People in particular are very obsessed with my life.
Vociferous.
Having to react to everything just to make a buck. But there will always be nasty people like this. And when I react to it in a similar way, I'm just as nasty.
Cover your eyebrows.
About myself. I really loathe what drama does to my mental health. For some people, it's just fun. I don't know how. But I would rather spend my time at the gym. I would rather spend my time praying. I would rather spend my time at the
Much
beach. I would rather
better
spend the time
than
watching
in
with my husband.
an
I would rather
immigrant's
spend the time
house
making
in
my own content
the
here and there for you
Sheen
guys. You know, I hear a lot of comments also like, well, if your husband works, why do you have to work? Okay,
or
technically, no, I don't have to,
Gatineau.
which is why I'm cutting it back, because I'm focusing on myself. Actually, Salah is the one who told me to, you know what, babe, just, if you need a break from live streaming, halas, do it.
Yeah,
Like, stop,
babe,
enough.
I'll
He saw what I was
contribute.
doing to me. He saw that I can't control myself if I'm like
I
provoked or
can't
triggered,
control
so it's better to
myself.
just take a step back, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to punish my viewers or my beezers. I know, you know, that's why I'm giving you the option if you cancel your membership for the time being. I don't know if I might do
How
something
about your
future or not,
postcard
but
club?
I'm thinking more of just what I'm enjoying doing is actual vlogs, like for a couples channel. That's my favorite, and we have a lot of the ASMR channel planned
good.
content. We're probably going to do a lot of walking through the different markets,
Stock
things like that. Of course, I will
footage.
hold the camera because
Mm.
I wobble too much, but it'll be a really good exercise at the same time. It's content, and I mean, there's so many picturesque things here to do, beaches, and there's also a lot of just markets and stuff that people would find interesting. People like watching walking and driving videos. I've seen some channels with hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people in this. I think I watch a guy. His name is Charlie Boy. He just drives around like in his car. He doesn't even edit. He just drives. You know, and people love watching it. I like watching that kind of content. So I figure if I like watching it, then there must be other people who like watching it as well. Another thing, and Salah told me not to address this, but our relaxed area channel used to be Salah's channel. Like during COVID, he made a channel. He made an ASMR channel, and you know, he saw all the people commenting negatively.
Get your life straight.
Channel, to comment positive things about us, comment positive things about our channel, about us as a couple, whatever positive comments. People use sock accounts and troll accounts to tell me to kill myself. They do it to
Who has?
Body shame, to bash me.
I don't think anybody said that to you. You said it to me.
To use another one of your channels to comment good things about somebody you love. You know, to try to encourage positive comments, like to offset the balance. I don't see how that's a bad thing. I actually think that's an actual really sweet thing for him to do, and just shows that he really cares. And I don't know. I just think, you know,
being your partner, he would, wouldn't he?
But I think that most people have sock accounts, and
do you? Not really.
So they can be anonymous and say what they want. The thing is even if you're anonymous, just because you're anonymous and nobody knows it's you saying it, you still know it's you saying it. God still knows it's you saying it, and it doesn't mean that you're going to escape the karma that comes with being so vile towards people.
Do you think God watches YouTube?
If I'm going to be held accountable, as everyone likes to hold me accountable for what I say, you can guarantee that you're going to be held the same accountability. I will say, I see people holding, you know, Charlie as the new hero for going against FFG. The thing is that she's not any better. Like, she's not any better. Because if you look at her career history on YouTube, it's been just as vile towards Amberlynn and I. It's been nothing but being ableist, making fun of the fact that Amberlynn...
Why are you bringing Amberlynn into this? You laughed at her.
If I ate myself to this way, I deserve to be made fun of. Like, that just really, wow. It's like it's okay to bash on fat people because they.
It's not because you're fat.
And, I mean,
not
that's
at all.
The most self-loathing statement I've ever heard anyone make, and I feel bad
not at all.
Have some self-compassion, man. Like really, I can't fathom ever thinking that way about myself, but it makes sense that somebody who
you know full well why.
Would have that
because of your self-degradation,
you feel a certain way
filthy, dirty lifestyle.
As for former Beezer, Missy Moo, I don't really want to give her much attention because that's exactly what she wants right now. But to say that you bullied people for me,
she's still on your payroll.
Total lack of taking any adult responsibility for the action, your own actions.
Sending pictures of my family to you.
White night for me. I never ask any Beezers to do any of that. I don't tell people to attack other people. I don't tell people to come to my defense. I don't need it. I don't need people to come to my defense for me. I'm fine. But I never, ever asked you, ever, to do any of these things for me.
So is she a liar?
Very ridiculous to now sit there and completely 180 and contradict everything you've said and done for years.
I think it's only last January, isn't it?
Sadly using Cuba Rage, which happened. How long are people going to hold that over my head, being drunk and saying vile things? What's the excuse of some of these reactors who are sober and say really vile things? You don't believe me? Go to Twitter. Apparently it's a cesspool over there. I haven't had a Twitter. I've had a Twitter for maybe 5 minutes, and I was like, nope. I don't ever see this stuff, and honestly, it's really helped my mental health.
We've seen you drunk many times.
So I mean, why would I have a Twitter?
And laughing about 9/11.
And you're supporting somebody who
laughing about children being shot in schools.
Sit there on your high horse, thinking I'll never change.
High horse?
I've proven you wrong with so many things that you never thought I could do.
Cover your eyebrows.
People underestimate me a lot. And again, silence is not weakness. Silence is golden. Silence is a sign of self-restraint.
Shut up then.
And why would I give my attention and fight back with people who are not worth it? Why?
Why we just made a
habitual
half-hour
drama
video?
over drama. You know, someone else is the flavor of the week, and it's just so high school. It's just so beneath me at this point, and
Yes.
it's beneath everything I'm trying to do to improve myself. I just can't, because people rely on these reactions to do their own reactions, and if I don't, they ruminate over old things I used to do. Like the level of obsession with my life is weird on all fronts. Charlie is no better than FFG in that way, you know, at all. Like, because she's still probably live right now talking about me. Like, there's probably somebody live
because
right now
what you did
in a hypocritical way, you know, and it's just
for
weird.
years was
And also, like,
horrendous,
people don't want you to defend yourself. They want somebody
unbelievable.
to be the target of their constant abuse, you know, and now they have this whole "I'm an animal abuser" thing to justify their actions further. So it's I realize it's never gonna stop. I'm always gonna be targeted, and that's fine. If you want me to be your beating post, go for it. Again, that's all on you. It has nothing to do with me. What people say and how people treat me is none of my business. So I'm in another country. We're gonna have a lot more content on the couples channel.
Can't wait.
We have done a lot of things in Kuwait so far. But there are a lot of other things to do, and it's Ramadan, so we are actually not going to travel till after Ramadan. Things are just way too expensive and way too crowded, and
you've got taxes to pay,
and you're supposed to just be reflective and pray and spend time with friends and family. So
and not rage.
Lesson here is
on
running your
YouTube.
mouth, how good of insults you how good you can slam somebody, how good you can insult them. Doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. It's so easy to tear someone down. It's so easy to insult them.
Of course
lazy
it
content.
is.
You call my content lazy. It's even lazier to just sit there and pick apart somebody and you know, dog walk them, whatever. I mean, to me, being the bigger person and the stronger person,
You
is
are the
being
bigger
silent and living your life.
person, yes.
The best revenge is living a good life. And you know, your idea of what a good life is, you know, sitting in a room raging over somebody's content that you hate all day. And
That's all you're
that's how you
doing.
want to live your life.
That's
Totally
what
fine.
you're
That's
doing.
your idea. I can't dog you for that. Me, my life, I like it here. We like our apartment. We like
Wonderful.
our life. I love being in Kuwait more than
An
Canada.
apartment with no windows that you can't go out. You can't go out on your own.
So, yeah. So that's about it. I've said a mouthful. I don't think I
Poor
was going to go into this
Chantal.
long, but I just wanted to
Yeah,
get those things
you
off my
went on a
chest.
bit. Cover your eyebrows.
Again,